Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is your girl Tahira. I'm your supernatural quantum healer, and we're going to introduce Kiahe and our guest here today. We are back for another quantum telekinetic reading with remote healing. Go ahead and book your session today. Just email instructions number 4 humanity@gmail.com. So I'm going to introduce myself, pass the mic over to Kiki, and then we will get right into our guest today. Guys, there was a lot of delays, about a 40-minute delay on this session, and when this happens, this is all part of the message. So maybe there's some delays going on today in your life, possibly, but we will take a look at that. But just to let you know what I'll be doing in the session, first and foremost, I am a clinical hypnotherapist. I actually do work with a very keen sixth sense as well. I'm a quantum healer. I use frequencies. This is how I get my message. So when I go into the light language, that's nothing more than frequencies, which actually have messages. I'll be taking those messages and passing those off to Kiahe to uncode energetically. And that's what I'll be doing. And I'll pass the mic over to Kiki.
Thank you. Hi, everyone, and aloha to Taya. Welcome to your session. My name is Keahe, and I am a quantum telekinetic energy medicine practitioner. I work with a lot of clairs. I work with a lot of different types of technologies, such as I can pick up a lot of different energy signatures in your biofield. I work on all 5 bodies of consciousness. I go into the chakra system. I do a scan on your meridians. I do a scan on all of your everything in your human anatomy and your holistic, subtle, energetic anatomy as well. And I will also scan perimeters to see if there's any other dense energies coming through, any portals that are open that need to be closed, or pulling through any energy bodies that are a part of your 5 aspects of your soul for ultimate rapid quantum healing. Okay, are you
Yes.
excited? Are you ready?
You ready? You ready? You ready?
I'm
Taya.
ready.
Taya, we're gonna pass the mic to you. So really all we need you to do, girl, is spill all your tea. No. All we
That's
really
it.
need you to
That's it.
do, seriously, the more information you can give to us, share with us what's going on in your life. The more information you give, the more detailed our messages will be, because we'll just start channeling and we get messages every which way. So we're gonna pass the mic to you and just allow you to just start telling us what's going on.
Okay, so I'm gonna start just saying a little bit about the background of myself.
Okay.
So I was born on March 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
Shantae is my birth name. It does mean God's grace, to
Mm-hmm.
sing, stone, boulder, and peaceful. Um, in my spiritual journey, I've created a name for myself, which is Taya Maya. So I go by, that's like the name that I created for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 37 years old. Um, I'm the oldest child. I currently, my career is in accounting. So I work as an accountant. I have 4 children, 2 boys, 2 girls. Um, I I lost 4 children by miscarriage.
Mm-hmm.
I was married to their dad for 18 years,
Wow. Mm-hmm.
and we recently decided to end things. It just wasn't working out anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So we have been separated probably since December. So it is pretty new.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Um, I'm trying to think.
It's okay. You don't know what
Yeah,
else to
so
say. It's fine.
just some quick facts about me. I love learning. That's like the top thing I love to do. Um, I kind of have been in a bubble for a long time, and I'm just kind of like coming out of a bubble. That's what it feels.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like I'm coming out of a bubble, like I've just been living under a rock for however long, and I just feel like stuck. I feel like I have so much that I'm meant to do, but something's not clicking. Like, I know so much information, I know this and that, but I know that I'm not living my life's purpose. So it's like, why? What? I don't know.
Right.
So I just feel disconnected from
Mm-hmm. Yep.
just,
Yep. No, it's okay. So the first thing I do want to say is spirit draws my attention to like almost like an umbrella, but draws my attention to like just a whole cloud of rain, right? Just and this actually we were channeling this when you were trying to get your camera working. So there's a whole level of rain going on, and then almost draws like a stick, like an umbrella. You're underneath the rain, but you're not underneath the umbrella. Ella. You guys are all right. You guys know that song. Anywho, so yeah, you're under the rain, but you're not under the umbrella. You need an umbrella, right? And then also too, when you said that you have been in a bubble, I literally have just been drawing bubbles here, but it's interesting because they're all connected. So I'm hearing one trauma leads to the next, to the next, to the next, and there's really kind of no escaping. Like it's like a bubble, you can pop it, right? And you can get out. These bubbles that I'm drawing, they all connect to each other. So one
Mhm.
bubble leads to another bubble, to another bubble, to another bubble, right? You ever been like walking when you feel that your head's not screwed on right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm drawing.
Mhm.
I'm drawing a body, but there's no like head per se. There's a head, but it's like a geometrical shape. It's not like a human head. It's like, where am I going?
That's
Like,
what I mean by I'm like smart, but like, what am I doing with all of this? Like, it's just like no clear direction, no like,
yeah, I got you.
just the
I got you.
clarity. It just doesn't feel clear.
Because you need fresh eyes to see, which I drew eyes here. You need new eyes. And the spirit is also saying something about circuit breaker, circuit break, circuit breaker. I'm not even sure what that means, but maybe, you have a control panel, right? And a circuit breaker, right, is something you press and it like shuts down. Is that right, Kiki? A
Hmm.
circuit breaker?
Hmm.
So you
Hmm.
press it
Yep.
and it jumps
Like
the
a
whole
fuse,
system.
like a fuse
Fuse.
box, and there's like different switches to different compartments
Yeah.
in a place. Hmm.
You need a spark. You need a spark. That's
Hmm.
what you need.
I'm getting
Spark.
echo chamber too. I feel like you're in an echo chamber, and it's like, yeah, it's like you're grasping for something, but it's just an echo. It's
Yeah.
not tangible. It's
Not
not pulled
tangible.
through. Hmm.
It's not pulled through. And I almost feel like, maybe we just need to recalibrate because, circuit breaker, everything is already there. You just need to like, just the same thing. This is what was happening with your device. You had a camera in your laptop, a
Hmm.
built-in camera, but you couldn't
Hmm.
navigate it. You didn't know how to
Hmm.
navigate it. You have all the tools, but there's no navigation. We told you this was part of the message.
Hmm.
This
It's a
is why you're
permissions
here.
issue.
Permissions.
Hmm.
Okay.
Give yourself permission.
Okay.
It is a permissions issue. Do you have problem giving yourself
Hmm.
permission for things? Do you check with other people before you do something, or do you not do things because of other people?
Yes,
Mhm.
that was a big part of my life for a long time. Yes.
Okay, absolutely. Then also too, is there anything going on with your wrist at all, or arm, or anything like that? Um, it could just be me because it's kind of cold where I am, but I'm rubbing my wrist. I'm just keep rubbing it. It's like an agitation. So I don't know what that. Do you write or anything? Like,
Ooh. I just, for some reason, sometimes I just feel like I have weak wrists. I don't know
okay,
why. I have no idea. Like,
yeah, this
but
and
yeah, I
also
would say I'd have thought that I do have weak wrists. I
okay,
don't know.
spirit draws my
Can I
attention
make
there.
all that? Sorry.
Go ahead, my dear. Go ahead.
I just don't, for some reason, I'm just always tired. I mean, that is most of us, but when I say tired, I just feel like no motivation, no fire, no catalyst, no
Spark.
Spark.
light.
Circuit breaker.
Okay.
Circuit breaker. No spark.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out the risk thing because it's really here. Do you write, or are you creative or anything like that?
Yes, I really love doing a lot of things with my hands. I've made jewelry, I've made different things like oils, like crystal oil, just different healing balms. I'm very into herbs and just I'm actually very mother nature-y. So I love nature.
Yeah.
Um
And have you done those things as of late? Have you been doing those things recently?
no.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
Anything in me to do.
Yeah.
I can't even think of a idea. Like I know that I'm really creative and I did have that at one point, but it's just been lost. Like
Okay. How long ago did you change your name to your spiritual name?
a, probably about 2 years ago.
Okay, and what were you doing prior to that 2 years ago? Was your life a little different?
It was a little different. I was actually in my bubble, but didn't know I was in my bubble. My bubble was my life, like my marriage and my family. That was my bubble, my safe place. And I just stayed there and I didn't want to go out of it. I didn't want to do anything. Um, but then about 2 years ago, I started having like, you know, I was growing spiritually. And so I kept growing, growing, growing. And that's really what kind of ended the marriage because I kind of just grew out of it. I outgrew it. There was no more space for me to grow. And I had learned everything I could learn there. And I finally realized it because I kept holding on. And the marriage was over a long time ago. But I kept holding on because I think I'm just a loyal person and I just really wanted it to work. But I finally realized it was over. And I since then I've kind of just started on this new chapter.
Okay. All right. And I think you need to get back to doing those creative projects. This is why you're weak in the risk. It's because you're not utilizing, and it's something with your birth name. That name was given to you for a reason. I wouldn't toss that. I would integrate that because it definitely has some special meanings that you could use. I would definitely integrate that. Um, and then it's just very interesting, like there's a lot of delays. And also too, look at what me and Kiahe are wearing. I'm wearing blue and she's wearing red. These are the two opposing colors of life. Democrat, Republican, right wing, left wing, all of
Mhm.
that. You're it's too much on the outside. We have not integrated to bring things in. So, a lot of times when we're going on our spiritual path and our journey and we're growing, right? We have the knowledge, but the knowledge only becomes wisdom when it's knowledge applied, right? You're trying to bring it into one cohesive, set point. And that's what we're going to help you with today. We need a circuit breaker. We need to hit that circuit breaker. We need to give you back the spark of life. Sorry, Kiahe, do you want to add to that?
No, you're right on point. I am confirming everything in what I'm picking up and reading on her fields of energy. It is this like cool tone, warm tone. It's like opposing. Everything is like, you know, and I get it because being a mom, raising kids, being in a marriage, being in that bubble, being in that
Yeah.
bundle, it's like,
Yeah.
you've nourished this entire timeline. And now now it's over. That timeline is kind of, you're wrapping that up and it's beautiful. A lot, this is such a special timeline that you've wrapped up, and now you get to, it's like a second chapter now, and this second chapter is going to take you starting again as the baby. You're being birthed into a new. You're
Mm-hmm.
going to be doing everything differently. You're going to have a new operation system, right? And I
Yeah.
know that's really weird feeling. It's like you don't even know what to feel for. Not that you don't know what to feel for, but it's just freedom can feel scary when we're
Yeah.
we're not grounded in
Mm-hmm.
in our just in our root, in our heart, and in our connection to source, because that's really our inner guidance system. So it's just recalibrating to this connection is all you're
Yeah.
going to need, because you have a beautiful soul, you have a beautiful heart, you have a beautiful
Energy.
energy.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Yeah,
not
it
you're not
is.
all up in your mind about anything. You're just really feeling for that new
Mm-hmm.
timeline,
Just
and
feeling for it.
and I've been there too. I came out of a 16-year marriage with 3 children. To be excited again. So yeah, I definitely want to go in and just fortify your energy field and help to ground in. But I do want to do a scan to help to bring all these dense energies off of you so we can really unweight you here today. And then
Yeah.
go in and offer, this beautiful high frequency vibration, and then we'll see what messages come through to help you as you navigate this. Okay,
Okay.
It's
sound
very
good?
interesting. My computer, my computer literally glitched out and I lost you guys for a moment. So
Wow.
this is all part of the energy as well. The glitch, the circuit breaker, like there's a fuse that is not wired. You need to like re-jump the whole system. What is your alone time like? Do you get alone time?
Not really.
Yeah, how old is your youngest child?
2 years old.
Yeah.
She's
You
two
need
years old.
some time. You need a lot of time. Um, the thing is, when we are growing, and I had to learn this too, when we are ascending, we cannot overlook how important rest is. We cannot actually pull it all in without rest. And in truth, a lot of the work is done in the astros when you're sleeping, And so
Mhm.
that's another reason you're not sleeping, you're always tired, not able to pull it all the way in. And we want to go, 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 but in truth, everything let patience have his perfect work, right? So it's complete, lacking nothing. It's going to come when we are all the way in alignment. Any aspect of yourself is off, it's not going to come. Physical body, energetic body, spiritual body, emotional body, everything has to be in alignment, right? Um,
Mhm.
Yeah, I want to get started here. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm sure there'll be more channel messages as we go along. The children are coming up, not anything in particular, but I think that energy is here. So we'll see what Spirit has to say about that. Do you have any controlling person that overlooks you at all or anything like that?
It felt like that in my marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
It did
Yeah.
feel like I didn't it didn't start off like that, and by the end of it I had just realized it kind of towards the end, like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, but it did turn into that, yes.
Okay, because
Mm.
his energy is showing up here. I just drew like just a man with eyes, but all his face is not showing. So it's almost like he's hiding a little bit. I'm not sure if he wasn't all the way forthcoming with you or, about money, about, certain things, but there's an energy of like someone, you can't really see all of them. You can only see this person or the part that they show you, right? Um, but they just seem very like their eyes are fixated on what you're doing and almost in a way, did he agree to the divorce? Did he want to get divorced?
It's funny because for years he was saying he didn't think that it would work, that we weren't going to work, and I was trying to like hold it together. So for maybe like the last 5 years I was chasing and he was kind of running.
Yeah.
So, like, that energy for a while, and then towards the end I was like, I basically was like, you know what, I'm tired of this. And I was like, I'm not going to keep chasing. So then I finally accepted that it was over. But at that point, he had already moved out and all of that,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Okay.
I felt like I was just catching up to what he
What you,
had already knew, you know, years ago.
yeah, this is very energy. It's very
Mhm.
energy. It's very weird because this
Mm.
energy is showing up here. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But he's
Interesting.
not doing anything. He's just watching. You know what I mean?
Mm,
He's just watching, but he's hiding himself. Like not all of him, but part of him. But he's
mm-hmm.
watching you all the way, but he's hiding part of himself. So that's what his energy is doing.
Oh, because you know, we have kids together, so he knows more about what I have going on than what I know what he
Yeah.
has going on.
Yeah. Yeah. He's getting information from your children. So
Mm,
he's questioning them. So just okay, but this is not about him. Not about him. This is about you. So just saying, I don't know. Girl, if you're
okay.
something you don't want them to know, girl, don't tell your kids. I'm just saying.
Okay. Okay. Noted.
Yeah. Also to note, because I just have to say that, is he spiritual as well?
He that is a part of what misaligned us. He has more of like a Christian foundation.
Mm-hmm.
He grew up in church.
Mm,
His dad is still a pastor to this day. And I did not grow up with any like religious foundation, so I'm very open-minded, and I just
yeah.
like whatever I resonate with, that's what I'll, you know, that's me. And so we just misaligned on that, and that was a big thing. And it was just like, how can we go forward when we, you know, we're so different in this area?
And it's very interesting because, you know, I was gonna say the way that I drew these eyes and nose, it's like someone that if they know too much about you, they could use forces to stop you. And so it's very interesting that you said he grew up Christian because a lot of the times people don't understand that a lot of religious people are the biggest spellcasters that they are because they it's a daily practice to pray, you know?
Mhm,
Prayer
mhm,
in itself, anytime you speak is it's literally a spell. If you write out a prayer, you're spelling. It's, you know, it's not this woo-woo thing. It's really intention, right? And so it's
mhm,
almost as if I would just be careful about what you share, especially if you have good things going, because I can see this energy not really wanting that to come through for you. Um,
mhm,
yeah, and it's just interesting you said he's Christian because I've met there's a lot of Christians praying against people and those prayers actually become spells, you know.
yeah.
So I'm just saying,
Mm, okay.
yeah. Do you have anything to say, Kia?
I cannot agree with you more. I am feeling that in my stomach. Everything that
Yeah.
you are pulling through is I'm feeling it in viscerally in my your stomach because I'm syncing up with your energy bodies right now. That's how I do my energy read and heal. And it's all in my stomach. It's all in this vagus
Mhm.
nerve area in your, it's your emotional body that is taking the
Yeah.
hit, you
Okay.
know?
'Cause- Okay. So I didn't even realize it until he left how much anxiety I was under. Um, just like the whole walking on eggshells, that was a real thing, but I didn't know that I was doing that. And
Yeah.
so he does, like, he causes me a lot of anxiety and like,
Yeah.
I don't
Yep.
know.
Yep, your energy body is taking the hit because it is feeling his negative thoughts. It's not that he's like,
Yeah.
it's like it's just something that it's like his shadow or some aspect of him is just, these thoughts, become things, and it's always energetic first. And that's what we experience when we're in close quarters, when we're sleeping with people, when we're in the same living space, just in the same room. Yes, we begin to sync with their energy bodies and we start to pick
Mhm.
up their energetic karma and their emotions and their
Mhm.
intentions. And it's just like, and being women, being, nurturers, nourishers, wives, partners. This is we take on their karma, and that's not dangerous. It could be depending, but he doesn't sound dangerous. But over time, it can lower your immune system and lower your vibration, and then yeah, this is when we pick up, dis-eases in the body, and we don't want that. So
this is
we want to
not
help
good.
to. Mm-hmm.
His
Yep.
energy is all over this place, and I'm talking, it's thick, it's very thick. This is why the rain,
Mm-hmm.
this is his energy. You're sitting underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
His energy, it's all over my body. Like as Kiahi is explaining this, and it's a lot here too. Like his energy is right here, like all here in my grill, like all right here. And then it is heavy. And this might not even be something he knows that he's doing, but you're left with the energetic signature. It was just what she was explaining. This is what needs to be removed. You're sitting under this rain cloud, and it's following you because
Thank you.
it's inside
That's
of
it.
you, because like it's a rain cloud.
That's it.
It's
It's
a rain
his
cloud.
rain cloud. There's a rain cloud over him. It's a karmic rain. It's just like,
Yeah. Ooh, purple rain,
yeah,
girl. Purple
loud
rain,
prince. But yes.
purple rain. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
this is what I'm saying. This is interesting. Yeah, this is like some karmic energy.
Mhm.
It is karmic, but karmic doesn't always mean bad, because they teach karmic people teach us the most valuable lessons in life.
Mm-hmm. It's
You
just the
know?
thoughts that he thinks, the thoughts that he constantly thinks all day long. These thoughts, it's like this dense cloud. It's his thoughts. It's the way that he thinks. It's the way that he processes. It's his intentions. It's the way he operates his life. There
Okay.
it's actually forms like this cloud, and then he comes home to you, and we don't know the world that people live in. We're not, even though we live together, we're not living in the same world, because our world is made
Mhm.
here, you know?
Mhm.
And so
Mhm.
when he comes to see you, and from his view on your world,
Mhm.
I'm just giving an example, maybe his view is totally different than what your view is of your own life, being a mom, raising 4 kids, it's a lot of work. But maybe to someone that has to go out and like be out in the world working and spending most of his time and then coming in, maybe there's like jealousy, animosity, but it's all secret. They don't, they're never going to say this to you, but inside maybe they're thinking, wow, well, I would, if I got to like, check out and be home and, whatever. I don't know what he's thinking. I'm just giving an example. That energy is negative
Mhm.
towards you. And that's what your energy body is taking the hit for. Right.
Okay.
And so when we start to like gain weight or get anxiety or get heart palpitations or gain weight, it's like that's why our bodies are doing that. It's starting to protect us from this negative energy field coming into our biofield there. So everything is
You,
energy first. All disease starts from an energetic root.
do
And
you
yeah.
do you have any guides or anything that anyone that you talk to regularly, or no?
A couple.
Okay. Are any of them, I don't
Good.
know, I'm drawing this kind of alien looking thing. I mean, this cannot be relevant. This could just be, are any of them like, intergalactic beings or galactic or any,
Yeah. I've kind of been doing like inner work, shadow work, and things like that. So, a couple of so I've been working with some of the darker ones, but not really that deep, just
yeah.
kind of like surface level.
Uh-huh.
Segment,
Are, are they,
Lilith,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
those are the two.
Okay. I just asked because it's like this bean is showing up, and it has and it's interesting because every picture I draw with you, you have a triangle on top of your head. And we know the triangle, that is like that is a very good sign, right? But these triangles, the first picture I drew, they are not upright. The first page I drew, they're inverted, right? And this also goes to what you're going through. The triangle is about enlightenment. That's like the high symbol, like this is the vortex that we live in. All the pyramids is triangle. So that is very good. You are highly enlightened. I want you to know that. But this energy that you're in has made it inverted. But when I flip over the page and I draw this being, now the triangle on top of the head is upright, and I'm drawing almost like hieroglyphs or like some sort of like ley line. So I almost get the sense that I don't know if this being or beings are bringing you this information, or is this something you'll soon come into contact with. But I do feel as if you are, once you get unstuck, you are kind of headed in the right direction. In consciousness, I can see that. And I think you're going to be uncoding a lot. I'm seeing some very like ancient civilizations that you belong to, and they deal with hieroglyphs and triangles. So maybe ancient Gaza, ancient Egypt. I'm getting something with a P, ancient, something very ancient starts with a P. It's not even a place we have anymore. It's not Pakistan. It's something over there, but it starts with a P, but it's not an actual place anymore. It's something back from like, I'm talking a long time ago.
Like Phoenician or
I think that's it. I think Phoenician.
Venetian.
Phoenician. Yeah.
Mm.
Phoenician.
Mm.
Yeah. I don't even know. Kiahi, I think probably knows more about that than me, but that's what I'm picking up.
I am not that familiar with the Phoenician. I know
Yeah.
Venusian energy more, but
Yeah.
Phoenician is
Maybe we're
pretty
just
ancient.
pronouncing, yeah, that I'm
Ah,
picking up on that.
maybe.
Maybe we're just pronouncing it differently.
Okay. Okay, I will definitely take a look at that in our read.
Okay. All right, cool. So that's coming through, but let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what we can do here. And Yahi, you can go ahead and lead us here.
Okay, I want you to just get comfortable. Sit with your spine straight, chin, chest up, open your heart chakra, open up your chest, create space, drop your shoulders down. And we're going to take a nice deep inhalation through your nose, inhaling, bringing the air all the way to the top of your crown, and exhaling. Very calm, very slow, pushing that exhale all the way to the bottom of your pelvic floor and squeezing it out at the bottom. And bringing that inhalation all the way back up to the top of your head. And exhaling all the air out in your belly. Beautiful. One more deep inhalation. Bringing the air all the way to the top of your crown. And exhaling all the air out of your abdomen. All right, go back to regular breathing, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to begin to scan and drop and release all the dense vibrations, all the dense energies, all the gray energies, and just removing it from your biofield now. So just stay relaxed. I'm going to start at your crown, going down your head, your forehead, pulling this energies out of your third eye chakra, pulling any stagnant dense energies from your chest cavity, from your abdomen, pulling it all the way down past your pelvis, over your thighs, down over your knees, over your ankles, and dropping down to the bottom of your feet, feeling the tingling and tingles and needles there as I pull out this energy, then ground it into the earth. Beautiful. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to draw in some Reiki energy, and I'm going to add in some beautiful colors into your chakras. I'm going to be rebalancing all of your chakras as I go in and hover over your crown, activating your crown, bringing this beautiful Reiki energy attunement into the crown chakra. balancing left and right hemispheres of your brain, and activating your chakras right above your ears, activating your third eye chakra, bringing that energy all the way to the back of your head, across your occipital, flushing the occipital, and bringing this beautiful deep blue light over your throat chakra, pulsating this beautiful dark blue light around your thyroid glands, drawing it down the top of your shoulders, energizing your arms down to your wrists, bringing this beautiful electrical energy down and around both wrists, left and right side, stimulating, energizing, activating all of your electrical muscles, electrical systems around your wrists. Bringing it back up your arms and drawing it down over your heart chakra, bringing this beautiful rich red light over your heart chakra, pulling it all the way back to behind your shoulder blade, around the sides of your abdomen, drawing this energy all the way down to your sacral chakra, activating this orange light. Spending time here.
I do have some things to say.
Beautiful. Go ahead.
Yes. Your energy is so plush. I was just feeling around and your energy is so plush. I almost feel that someone's keeping you under this rain cloud to cipher your energy from you. This is what I'm getting. And I'm not even gonna put this all on, your ex. I'm not sure if it is one of these beings. How long ago have you started communicating with these beings, like the Lilith?
It hasn't been that long. Maybe like a couple weeks, maybe 2, 3 weeks.
Okay. I was just drawn to that name, but I mean, there could be a few others. I'm just feeling that your energy, and when I say your energy is good, you got some good energy. It's plush, it's thick, it's robust. Your energy is robust. If your energy is robust, there should be a lot of creativity flowing, but it's not. This rain cloud is purposely being, and here's the interesting part about the rain cloud that I drew. The rain cloud has rain on top. It has a stick with the umbrella. So even when you have the umbrella, you're still under the rain cloud. Do you see what I'm saying? We're going to remove that today. Someone is doing this, keeping you under a rain cloud.
Okay.
And I'm not, I won't even, I'm gonna feel around a bit deeper. I guess it really doesn't matter who's doing it. The fact it's being done, we need to remove it. But, and like, yeah, he was saying, it could just be because this relationship has took its toll and you're still very much connected. But what I'm saying is that it's the rain cloud is the umbrella. The umbrella has nothing but rain when you hold it. So whatever.
There's no way to get out of it.
Yeah.
It's just a never-ending rain.
Yeah. And this is why you keep going into your bubble, to the bubble, to try to find solace. But you gotta just keep digging yourself deeper in, because of this rain umbrella that is attached to, your, I don't want to say your star, but it's your life, I'm gonna go ahead, let's go ahead and remove that. Go ahead and take a deep breath in, would you please? Raising up those frequencies and vibrations, because you know that negativity hates high vibrations. And just go ahead and relax and close your eyes. And Kiahe will assist me in this, just removing this rain umbrella. And it's funny because the very people who are saying that they're there to help you are the very people that is bringing this rain into your life, causing this rain umbrella. And we're going to go ahead and remove, the Spirit is saying remove their tentacles, right? These are energetic cords, right? That are being removed, like almost like, from the brain area, from more the frontal lobe of the brain, the conscious mind, right? So we're just going to remove those. No more people pleasing. And we're just removing all of those cords. It's like this is quantum entanglement. So this is playing off with the karmic relationship that we just, spoke of. But we're removing this quantum entanglement is what it is. So many wires everywhere. This is why Spirit is saying that you need a circuit breaker. There's too many wires everywhere. People are hooked up into your energy field. Seriously. Seriously, they are hooked up to your good energy. This energy is good. I'm telling you, it's some good energy. Mireke, nakireke, nakireke, nakire wokireke, mukireke, nireke, tireke, mukireke, nireke, makireke, nireke, makireke, nikireke, makireke, nireke, reke, makireke. Mukireke, makireke, nireke, mireke, bakireke, shakireke, mukireke, nireke, bakireke, nakireke, wukireke, nireke, nikireke, makireke, mukireke, na, mukireke, na, na.
A muck in here.
Rescanning, just relax. You're exerting so much energy out. It's another game. They're getting you to tire yourself out. This is another game. I just put so much energy into that. I'm like, I don't know why. They want you to tire yourself out.
And I see a man. I see actually a male figure all the way behind this dark energy, this dense, it's like this vast, endless dark space. And right behind at the very last layer, there's like a male figure back there. He's dark skinned. He kind of has like a belly, and he's just kind of like keeps peeking and peeking.
Energy right here feels a little bit more clear now.
Making my arms feel tired.
Yeah, that's the whole nother thing. It's like I feel like they want to wear her down.
Yeah, it's like
get
I
her
feel
to spend all her energy up so that when she's tired, it's like they almost come into the energy field to utilize it. This is why I'm feeling like it's not him. Even though he's there, we've already defined that, yes. But this is why I'm feeling like there's something else because someone who knows about energy or
oh my
some
gosh,
being
just
that
make
knows about energy.
yes, because I'm
They want
literally
to
feeling
tire you
exhausted.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a being. This is a being. Now, I'm not saying that this being is not activated by someone here on Earth, but I don't know where this being is coming from, but I do know that it's a being because this being knows about energy. And it's funny that this being has the triangle sitting upright on its head, but the ones on your head are upside down. So it's like you're being ciphered. This is what I'm getting. They're taking your energy from you and thinking that you need them when in fact they need you. This is what I'm getting. You got the codes of the Phoenicians. This is you. This is what they want from you. This is what they want from you. I don't know who's doing it. I would just lay off that and just rely on self for now. And honestly, once you just pull your power back in from any external, external gods, you pull your power back from them, you will see things change in your life because you are taking away their devices, right? You're not meeting them, for dinner, on Sunday, right? You're not meeting them. You are removing your energy. Your energy is plush. This is what they want. They are using your energy. They're working with your energy. Your energy is their fuel source, not food, fuel source. It's like powering them.
Okay.
And I'm getting that message now, that mirror. Remember when you were trying to put your camera on and I said, go to the settings and it said, do I check mirror my video? So I'm feeling this sensation on my face, this
Oh
energy
my
on my
God,
face,
I
and
did too.
they're like mirror, they're
Right
right
here.
here, and
Yep.
I'm hearing mirror you. So they are
Yep.
mirroring your energy. That's right on point with what Tahira is saying. It's like they are mirroring, they are cloaking in your energy, and it's not like, again, it might just not even be like fully intentional, but they
Yep.
are definitely siphoning your
Yep.
fuel.
Yep. And I think I got a message earlier. Just keep on going, Kiahe.
No, that's that. I'm
I
like
need to
really,
Google something.
I'm really
I need to
annoyed
Google
right
something.
now. I'm really annoyed because it's like, where you have like you can go to a regular gas station and get regular gas, or you can go to get VTEC. That's the difference. It's like they want the VTEC, and that's what they're using to create what their abundance, you know? And so, and it's coming from and what it is, it's like you said, he's not spiritual. He cannot tap into this energy on his own. Only those that are, that have spiritual practices, that understand the unseen realms and how to work with their soul, what all the aspects of your soul and your connection to source. This is the VTech. He doesn't have access because he's not spiritual. He doesn't believe in this stuff, right? So where is he getting his spiritual guidance from? How is he navigating? How is he navigating this solar system? Is he just like just walking out there, just bumping into things like, oh, okay, I guess I'll work here. Oh, I guess I'll marry her. Okay, I guess I'll. No, he needs guidance and directions, and you have it. This is what I mean by ciphering you, mirroring you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Do you know anything about you probably look this up, Kiahe. It's sagittal plane. So SAG. Yeah, so SAGITTAL. Sagittal plane is an anatomical plane that divides the body into right and left sections. It is a perpendicular to a transverse and chronicle plane. The plane may be in the center of the body and divide into two equal parts, or away from the midline and divide it into equal parts. This was like someone sent this to me earlier, and I just was like, what is this? Like, why would somebody randomly send this to me?
And you
And
were saying something about longitude and latitude.
yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
what is longitudinal? What do you mean longitudinal? And I'm like, that's kind of like intersecting, right?
Right.
Intersecting
Yep. And then
planes.
this is
That's what it
the other
is. The
one. Yep.
sagittal
This
plane.
is what they're doing. It's so weird. Someone sent this to me, and it's called the sagittal longitudinal plane, something like that. It's like longitude, and then you put like so it's like longitudinal
Longitudinal.
longitudinal, something like
So
that.
it's how you separate your body, right? Where it's like top half, bottom half, front side, back side. And so it's a sagittal plane is an imaginary plane that traverses the direction from both top and bottom, traverses that direction. So it is perpendicular to the transverse and coronal planes. The plane may be in the center of the body and divided into two equal parts from the center or away
Do
from
you
the
see
midline.
this? Do you see this,
Yeah.
what I drew? This is you. This was the essence of you. You see that line here? This is the first thing I drew. See, this is what someone's doing to you. And these are your bubbles that this is you. I kept drawing bubbles and bubbles. You see how the triangle here on top of your head is inverted, right? But this is how you're being divided. Someone is dividing you purposely and keeping you inside of these bubbles. Here's the umbrella, which is made of rain at the top. Someone is dividing your energy and is leading you into bubbles to make you more dense and tired. You don't have access to your full biofield. they're creating bubbles for you, and they're also dividing the left and right hemisphere. This is what I'm getting so far, and
And
this
look
is
at
what's
this too.
going on.
Imagine, look at her brain too. Like it can get you.
It's divided.
Oh, sorry.
It's
Yeah, it's
divided.
divided.
It's divided. This is so interesting. Someone randomly sent this to me earlier. This is so interesting. Oh my goodness. Hold on. This is what's going on. Corneal or frontal plane. You are like, I'm seeing an image here. I wish you guys could see this. Horizontal axis or transverse plane. Yeah, sagittal
No, I
longitudinal
think this
plane.
is her message. This is her message because when we were in the beginning
Yep.
part of the session, this is what was on my third eye. I have all different clairs, and so I can see really clearly images. And you see that center. This is the center of, if I slice your brain in half, that's what the center would look like. That was what was in my mind's eye when we were going through your beginning breathing session.
I'm trying to pull this
So
through of what this means.
I believe this is her message.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it through. This is sometimes it takes just a little bit of psychic investigation, but this is what spirit was already sending us earlier.
Okay.
Give me a second. I'm reading here. Continual images of the plane cutting the body into cutting the body. It's all about dividing you. This is why you're tired. You don't have access. You are divided, and there's slits here. You are divided. In those bubbles, there's breaks in between. Divide it, divide it, divide it, divide it, divide it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 breaks. 1, 2, 3. Longitude plane perpendicular to the ground divides the body. But why does it divide the body?
Exactly.
Why?
It's not, I want to
This
know
is
why would it be doing this? So coronal plane brain.
This okay, it says it's important in correction of adult spinal deformity. When surgery is indicated, this may or may not be anything. The surgeon is provided with several tools and techniques to restore the balance. You need to restore your balance, but the proper use of these tools is essential to avoid harmful complications. Okay, that's nothing. A vertical plane that divides the body. Extension types of movement occur in the plane.
Maybe that's just what his energy does to her.
I'm not exactly sure if it's him. It could like part of it is him, but this part I don't know. But all I know is that you are purposely being divided. I'm still calling BS on this being showing up. I'm calling the bean because the bean is wearing, they're wearing the triangle upright. Yours is inverted, theirs is upright. And then I drew a whole bunch of other triangles and ley lines. And I think we're going back to this Phoenician energy that I think this is why they're divided up. Could you be a ley line? Kiahe? Could she be a ley line that they're using to divide her to navigate? I know this sounds cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but you gotta be up for everything because life is not what people think that it is. I'm almost getting the sense that you are a ley line soul. And what that is, like you hold an original blueprint, original source code, and they need to know where to go. They need to navigate, right?
Because they're going down, it's either down the center or in the, they're getting to the center. Either way you do this, either way you do it, all a sagittal plane, a mid-sagittal plane, they're all going, they have to pass through the center of your body. That's what these planes are. It's through the center. It's not uneven. It's literally through the center. They're going right to the core. They have to go through the core. Either way you cut it. Either way you enter and exit, it has to be through the center.
Okay.
So the Phoenicians are related to, closely related to the ethnicities that came to be formed in Canaan, like the Hebrews. Phoenicians were genetically close to the modern day people inhabiting the same areas of Lebanon and Syria. Interesting. Was that war? Wasn't there just a war there in Syria? Was it not in Syria? I could be wrong.
Something in the last 15, 20 years, I think. There was something going on there.
Yeah, but I'm getting the sense. So this is what I'm pulling together. I'm pulling together that the first layer in the emotional body is your ex, but then also too, there's a being. I got it written down on my paper. There is some sort of different being that loves your plush energy. Your energy is plush, it's robust. It has knowledge, and I feel that they are a cipher, and I feel that you are a ley line. There are certain souls here that are different soul archetypes, right? There's some souls that are ancient souls, and they have the key codes to ancient civilizations and knowledge. I feel like you are one of those, right? And this is why this being is here, and this is why you have that permanent rain cloud, rain umbrella. I feel like because only a trickster would do that, like a permanent one. I don't think a baby daddy would do that, right? But like a bean would give you an umbrella and it's a trick and it got rain on top, you know.
Okay.
So yeah, this is what I'm getting. So
Does this resonate with you in any way? What are your thoughts on that? Yeah.
Yeah, it does make sense as far as like just my energy, because it's like I know that basically it's an inner knowing that I'm meant to be something more than what I am, if that makes sense. And so it just feels like even though I know that, I don't know what's stopping me. Like, but I do,
yeah.
I just know that, there's great things that I'm meant to do in this life. I just don't know why I'm not doing them.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of special interests. Like I have interests in pregnancy and childbirth, midwifery, being a doula, things like that, healing, just so many different things. But yet, I feel like I'm just wasting away.
Yeah, it's not you. It's this. You are all of those things. They're ciphering your energy. Your energy is plush. It's creative, and yeah, this is to me is right now we just need to go in and scalp and to go in and remove what the essence of this being.
Unplug. Yeah,
Yeah,
unplug it from her
unplug
system.
them, unplug
Yes,
them from their
yes,
source. You're their
yes.
source. You are source. You are their source. You're their fuel source. Yeah,
Wow.
you are source. That's deep. That's deep. All right, let's go in and do this work. Yeah. Hey. All right, my dears. Just relax.
Bring in the
Yeah.
scalping drum roll.
Yes. Just go ahead. Go ahead and
Yes,
relax.
yes.
Here we go. You ready,
There we
Fitz? You ready? You
go.
ready? All right,
I'm
just
ready.
relax, my
I'm
dear.
ready. I am
Here we
ready to
go.
go to the next level.
Yes, just relax. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Take some deep breaths in. Do you have problems breathing at all? Clearly?
Yes. Yes.
That's them. That's them. They're all here, sitting right here on top of, the nose and the mouth. That's
Right
their
here.
energy. Me and Kiahe were
Boom,
feeling
boom,
earlier.
boom.
Right
All these
there.
3 points.
All right
And
here.
look at this. We said unplug. My computer's about to die. It just got drained. Like it was fully charged an hour ago.
Yeah.
It doesn't burn in 1 hour.
Yeah.
So this is
They've been
this is
dividing your
definitely
energy. And I wouldn't be surprised, my dear, how many of these beings, they're dividing your energy. This being gets a piece, this one gets a piece. This is why they're dividing it. Thank you, source. This is why they're dividing it. They're sharing. I've never seen being shared like that. Normally and this is why they're not attached to you. This is interesting. They are not attached in you. You are they can't attach themselves to you. You are too high dimensional, but they're in your energy field and they're sharing. They're sharing. Everybody gets a little piece. I'm telling you how important you are. You are like literally like one of the original blueprint. You are ley lines. You are like how, in this new earth, you're how humanity is going to find where to go, where to be safe, where to get nourished, direction. This is what you represent. They don't want humanity growing and getting direction and getting healing. This is why they're doing this to you. This is coming through very clear. Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. Let's go in here. Just go ahead and take a deep breath in. You ready? You ready? You ready? And
Ready.
breathe out, eyes closed, and relax. Let's take care with them on top of the face. It's almost like a gas mask here, something like that. That's what I'm
Yeah,
getting.
it does feel like that. Like honestly, it does feel like that. Yes.
I'm gonna bring in some
I'm feeling an
triangles.
energy cord, like in the nostrils, behind the eye, behind the third eye, down the nostrils, and then hooking right here in her
Yes.
chin. It's like that.
Okay. Murekereke, makireke nireke, bukereke nireke bashkereke, bureke nakireke, barakeneke nakireke, makire shereke da bakireke, mukireke, nireke da kireke, nikireke, mugireke, mureke nakireke, nakire shekereke, nikireke, mureke nakireke, mugireke, nikireke, marke, 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 bureke, bureke nakireke, nakireke. Nireke, makireke, mureke, muraki kereke, makireke, nakireke, bureke, bureke nekire orke, borekere bureke, nakireke bureke, mareke, barekere kikireke, mureke rashkikireke, nakireke, boreka, warake bukireke, nireke, nireke, boreke, poreke, nikireke, nireke, makireke, mureke, nakireke, nireke, mareke, bureke, bureke nikireke, nireke, mukireke, ni, ma, mu, ni, na, mureke, mureke, mareke. They're also blocking the throat chakra as well. Nireke, bakireke, nikireke, nireke, bakireke, nakireke, bureke. Mureke nakireke, nireke, marekereke, nikireke, direke, mukireke, tatireke, bakireke, direke. Mureke nakireke, nakireke, bureke nakireke, shkereke, bureke, mukireke, nakireke, direke, mureke, direke, dadekireke, mureke, naki.
Release.
Mukireke, makireke, murekereke, nekireke. Mukireke shikireke bareke nekireke. Mukireke bureke nakire shikireke. Makireke mureke mureke nakireke ne. Nireke. Mareke bakireke. Nareke bukireke nekireke. Mukireke nekireke nakireke bushkireke bakireke. Urekireke reke. Mureke. Mureke nekire. Nareke mukireke. Nireke bakireke nakire. Nireke bakireke nakireke. Mareke nekireke. More oxygen is coming back into the body, getting more oxygen. This is why you're tired. Yep. Left side's a little bit more weaker than the right side. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my goodness.
My body's burning up.
Almost fainted.
I know.
So
My
much
body's burning
oxygen.
up.
So much oxygen. I think they're releasing on the face. I can feel the heat on the face. I think they're releasing. So whatever you're doing is working.
This is a very wide tube of energy that's like in there for a while. It's almost like I have to pull the energy out of this thing before I can pull the actual tube out. It's like lodged in there, like some kind of like a bone, even like a texture, like a placky texture, like a bone. And there's like it's funneling. The energy is concentrated here right behind down the center, down the
Yeah,
exact center,
this
inside
is
the center
heavy. Hold
of
on, I need
her.
a like I'm about to like that oxygen coming through is like, ooh, too much oxygen. I need a moment just
Yeah,
to
that tube is being we cleansed out
recap
the energy that they were
recalibrate.
pulling there. Yep.
Goodness, whew, that was a heavy one. Yeah,
Very heavy.
very heavy.
Been there
Yeah,
for a long time.
yeah. Mm, hmm. And I'll just say this for the record. You know, I did a video called Siemens of Deception. Sometimes when people don't understand the implement, like ratifications of sleeping with people when they're unhealed, or even the fact that if he's sleeping with you, but he knows you've been wanting to leave for 5 years, now his semen actually does not edify you anymore, right?
Mhm.
It now becomes a supplanter spirit that uproots what the soul and spirit has for you. And not necessarily that he's doing this. This is energy, right? And what that does, it creates even spiritual babies, you know. This could also
Mm.
be a form of miscarriages as well. That literally they're not necessarily even spirit babies, right? They were never really meant to come through. They're more of like the essence of the, you know, what the supplanter semen brought in, because it uproots and then it plants itself. And naturally, if something is planted there, it becomes a baby right in the physical. So I'm getting that some of these miscarriages were from that. So they weren't actual babies that you were ever supposed to have. You know what I mean? Some of
Okay.
this is the energy that I'm getting. And I'm getting a lot of pain right here, right underneath my nose. It's like, I don't know if you're removing a cord right now, Kiahe, but right here where
Yes.
my mouth and my nose meet,
Yep.
oh, there you go. Lots
There's
of
right
pain.
here. Right here.
Lots of
And like
pain.
right here.
Lots of pain here. Yep, I can feel it.
It's almost
Ugh.
like I have to go layer by layer because this thing is like a bone. It has a,
Yeah, yep,
it's
that's the
like an
nose.
implant of a
Uh-huh.
bone inside, and in it's this tube. It's not a tube, it's a bone that's in the shape. Is it like fused to her skull? Is that why we were
Well,
being brought my attention?
yeah, something
Mm-hmm.
is here. And then this nose that I drew on this male, it it's the same shape. If you look at it, like
I'm like
and you
holding
probably,
this is how wide it is. This looks like the center of her brain, doesn't it?
do you see
That picture I
this?
showed you?
Yeah. Do you see the shape of his
This is
nose?
the shape of the
But
center. This is
then
going down her center.
look at the shapes of these inverted triangles on her head, and then look back at the nose. It's the
Mm.
same thing, deception.
Yeah.
This is where the
Okay.
problem is, that they have connected themselves
Mm-hmm.
there.
Mm.
And if I look at, here's the little bean that I drew. Um,
I need to clear this.
okay. That's that little bean that I drew, and how they have the triangle upright
Yeah.
on their head, but on yours it's upside down. This is what I found
Mhm.
in your energy field. And these are like, to me, represents like, you know, kind of hieroglyphs, and like, this is like knowledge here. This is like what they're getting. But yours is upside down. And whatever that other being is, that other man, they may have used him to get in. They may have used him to get in, like how you were kind of picking up on that, Kiahe.
Yep.
They probably used him to get in. So it may not be like this new work you're doing, because this has been here a long time, a long time. I think they used him to get in through the, you know, through when you're married, obviously, you make love to your partner. I think that's what happened here. Yeah. Okay. All right. Do you need help removing it?
I still feel the sensation. These lower ones are gone, but there is something deep in the center, right through her third eye,
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Wow.
right behind.
All right. Let's do it. Okay. It's like this is exactly where they put those lines at, you know?
That's feeling. It's
Yeah.
just lodged in there.
Mireke, 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 mureke nakishkereke, nakire wokereke, mureke naki foreke, foreke nikereke, mureke, mureke bureke nireke, nireke bureke, nakireke nikereke, nireke, nirekereke, nikireke, nareke, mukireke, nireke, mukireke, shareke woreke, mureke nakireke, nakir woreke nake, nakireke, nireke, makireke, mareke, marekirike, marekerakirike, murekenikireke, marekerikirevukireke, bureke nakireke, nareke bureke, bureke nakireke, nakire shireke, bureke, mureke reke, mureke bukereke, makireke bureke nakireke nereke, nireke bureke, nikireke makireke, makire shireke, nireke pakireke, nakire voreke vokireke. Voreke makireke, nikvoreke, voreke makishireke, nishishireke rireke, nireke bakireke nakikereke, nakire voreke, voreke naki, marekireke, nireke bakire shireke, nireke, mureke nakireke, nireke bureke nakire, nakire voreke reke, naki voreke nakire shireke, nikireke nikireke, nireke, nireke bakireke nikireke, nakire voreke nakireke. Aquí horeke wakireke, wikireke, nareke bukireke, nireke. Trying to figure out why are they using these
I hear,
symbols?
yeah, I'm hearing, give me back my divine blueprint. Give me back my divine blueprint. This is your soul. Her soul is saying this to this thing.
Are you able to connect with her oversoul, Kiahe? Do you see her
I'm
oversoul,
hearing
or
her oversoul. I
are
don't
you?
see it. I can hear her oversoul saying, "Give me back my blueprint."
It's almost like they've taken some codes. Not a soul, not your soul, but
No.
codes. They can't
She
take your
says,
soul.
give me
Codes. They've
back my
taken codes.
blueprint." Yep.
They've taken codes. Yeah. Okay. Marakirikiriki. Nike. Mureke nakireke. Nakire worke. Nireke bakiki. Makireke nikirekereke. Nireke. Mureke. Nireke. Nikireke. We have to clamp it off. That's what it is. We got to cut them off. We got to put a clamp in there. Not necessarily remove it. That was the picture I drew. We clamp it so they can't actually use those tubes.
I feel like using a screwdriver. I'm like picturing the screw like a drill, like one of those ones that you put in the earth to dig for oil, that much
Mm-hmm.
power needs to like drill to the center of this thing and blow it up. like blow it up. It is lodged in there. It is just I'm working on it so much. I'm cleaning out the energy that is the electrical energy that is attached, but this thing, this dense device of some sort needs like it needs a drill.
It is
I
in
don't
the
know
third
how else to
eye.
say this.
Drill it out. It's in the
It
third
needs
eye. I
to
can feel it.
drill. All right.
I can feel it. It's like
All
coming
right.
up. Yeah.
All right. I will do
Mikiriki.
this.
Mirekirikiriki. Marakirikiriki. Ooh, they always try to cut your air supply off. Throat, nose, mouth. Goodness. Nireke. Nikiriki. Nireke. Nireke boreke. Boreke nakirikiriki. Nareke boreke. Mureke. Mukireke nireke. Nireke kireke. Nireke mukireke. Mureke kireke. Nireke. Nireke bureke nakireke.
Oh my gosh, it's
Nakiresh
coming out
kireke.
now.
Nireke bakireke naki. Nakireke. Nireke kireke nireke. Nikireke mureke nakireke. Nakireke bureke nakike. Kireke. Ni mureke. Mukireke. Mureke nakireke. Nikireke. Nireke. Mukireke.
Oh
Mukireke.
my gosh,
Ni.
okay.
Makireke. Nireke. Mukireke.
Okay. Tahira, I'm gonna
Yes.
I got it off. I'm gonna remove it. I have it in my belly now. It's all contained. And you can go
Okay.
ahead and put a covering over while I get this thing out of here and close this portal
Okay.
out.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. We're bringing in the divine sacred waters for cleansing. We need to cleanse and purify you starting at the crown chakra here. Feeling around for any like openings or
I'm pulling it
portals
out.
here. Okay. Nidiki. Nikiriki. Nidekiriki. Mukiriki. Nareke bureke. Nakireke. Rireki. Nikiriki. Mureke. Mureke nakiki. Makiriki. Nideke bakiriki. Bakire shireke boreke. Boreke nikireke. Bureke nakikireke. Nikireke. Takireke. Takireke. Nideke. Codes coming back in. Nideke. Bureke. Nakireke. Kureke. Makike. Ureke, kireke daki, moreke da kireke, nireke shkerebo oreke, bareke oreke, nireke bakireke, nireke bakireke, dikireke. Ureke, bureke kireke, nireke ni kireke nireke, ni moreke, nireke bakireke, nireke bureke akireke, nireke da kireke ni kireke ni kireke, nareke bureke. Bureke na ki hereke. Marekeri kereke. Nireke bukereke na kireshkereke. Mukereke. Nakereke. Naraka. Narake bukereke. Ni more. Moreke.
It's out.
Covering is in.
I feel
Yeah, I
like
saw
passing out.
those blueprints come back in as soon as that thing was removed.
It's
When
not a
those
blue.
sacred waters start coming in, brought back the
Thank
codes.
you. It's cooling me off right now. Thank you, Tahira. Oh my
Whoa.
gosh, it's cooling. So cooling. Oh my goodness, this was deep. This was a deep extraction. I'm telling you, I've never had to extract something from like the center of your brain. It was literally lodged right behind your nostrils. And it was just hard. It like what is it? Fused. It fused itself to you. That's how much I know it had never had plans on detaching.
Yeah.
So
That's
I
Wow.
literally drilled that thing out. Like that thing was like giving me the impression that it was saying, I was like picking up what it was saying, like what the feeling of it was, the energetic signature of this thing is like I was born here. It's lying to itself and
right.
saying that it was born here. Like
Yeah.
this is my ship. This is my body. This is my it's just this claiming of your technology. And
Yeah.
your soul is saying, give me back my blueprint. It didn't go anywhere, but it's kind of like it shrunk. So it made your your oversoul feel very small, because as it was siphoning your technology, your oversoul is getting in energy and vibration. It's going, it looks like a little midget. It's very, very small oversoul. Oversouls are usually like a giant, satellite dish,
Right.
spanning all around you, 20 feet, just
Yeah.
your oversoul is is your protection. It's when you travel at night, this is who you're traveling with, to foresee, your future versions of yourself. Everything that you're training and practicing and reaching for here in this timeline, your oversoul is already energetically becoming this healed version. So this is what your oversoul has been working overtime, but your oversoul has not been able to do that for you all of these years. It's literally stuck on your in your lower chakras. And when Tahira said semen demon, what did you say? Semen demon? These
Semen demon of
these
deception.
semen, it was literally your oversoul is like behind your uterus, actually, like there, because I think it's like keeping an eye on these semen demons, because when I actually removed this thing, all of that dark black cloud energy dropped into your belly, right into your womb. It just like it landed right there. And your oversoul is right behind, just kind of like, I don't know if he was just there. I don't know why it's showing me he's there. He's been on your lower chakras, protecting
That's
your
the
lower
reason
chakras.
for the miscarriages too. That's the reason for the miscarriages. You just said it just dropped there because they always want to get to the fertile place. So if you find them in one place, they'll try to pop into the fertile. But yeah, I have to make a correction because you were right when you were talking about how the how her ex kind of brought this into her. I don't think he did it purposely. I think it was like I said, the semen was deceptive because he already knew that this wasn't
Yep.
working. I'm not even sure if he was already out doing his thing, but this is how easily all of this stuff, like these body parts are important. They all, even your organs, everything means something. Semen means things. And I literally, Source gave me a whole teaching about this. This is exactly textbook of why I know this is going on with you, that is exactly what it is. And it took some sort of form when that deception happened. Once the deception happens, it takes on a life of its own. He doesn't even have to be part of that aspect. It became this entity that I drew that was ciphering your beautiful plush energy. And I was gonna say something else too, was very important. Also, too, it's interesting. Your energy is a little darker than what it should be. When I feel your energy, it's good, it's plush, it's fertile, but you don't know that. It has deceived you. And you're carrying its signature. I want you to put on bright clothes. I want you to
Yes.
put on something bright.
Yes.
And it's carrying, it has did the old two switcheroo. That no.
The mirror,
Yeah,
the
the
old,
mirror.
the mirror
Yep.
where you're going
That
through the
was
house of mirrors,
and
and you
that's what
think
we
you're
were
looking at
picking
yourself,
up.
but it's not you. It's the reflection off of
It's
their,
there.
yep.
There. That's what they
You're
did
not
to you.
you're not even in your own plush energy. You're not even in your own reflection. You're not even in your own body. That's why you can't that's why you feel like you don't know why you can't do the things that you want to do, because you are not reflecting back to yourself your own essence.
Yep.
And maybe this cover, I almost feel like this was like a protection, that you're so high vibrational, and I feel like your technology was creating an extra bone around your brain, because subconsciously you were aware of this happening, and so you actually created that bone. And that's why when I got it out, that energy dropped out. It wasn't even like their technology, that was your technology. It was like a protection. It was like a protection. You know I just feel like you created it. I don't know why I'm just feeling this. is a way of protecting your third eye. So that way you knew you would catch on and heal from this one day and get this thing out and pick up on it and know what to do. That's why you called us. That's why you picked up that phone, you booked this session, because you were guided here. You were guided here. Your
Yeah.
soul knew we would be
No.
able to crack this code, because look at how much time this took, and even now still I just feel like there's even a little bit more work, because now my belly is heating up again. And so I feel like this energy is still here trying to, yeah, I want to go one more little quick. Let's just do a soul
Yeah,
covering. Did we already do a covering?
Yeah, well, let's just clear. Okay.
Okay.
This energy pissed me off. It made
Yeah,
me angry.
it
It
was a
made me
defense mechanism.
angry.
You had a
Like,
defense mechanism. You created this defense, this protection. So nothing's damaged. You were just covered up.
yeah,
There's no damage done.
yeah.
So
Nikiriki. Mureki nakiriki. Nikiriki. Mureki. Mureki. Nireki. Bakireki. Mareki. Bureki. Nakireki. Nakishiriki. Mureki. Bureki. Boyeki. Mureki. Nireki. Bureki. Mukireki. Nikireki. Mukireki. Nireki. Dakireki. Nureki. Daki. Bureki. Mureki. Bureki. Nikireki. Mukireki. Nireki. Makireki. Nireke burkereke, nikireke, mureke, makireke, nireke, nireke reke reke, nu, mareke, bureke nakireke, nakireke, nikireke, mureke nakire, bureke. This is some beautiful energy. You have some beautiful energy.
yes, your oversoul is now growing, 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 growing.
Mureke nakireke, nikireke, nireke, mureke, nireke, ni, mureke, mureke nakireke, mureke
It's your
nakireke,
oversoul. Your
ni,
oversoul is
mureke,
taking up space again.
mureke nakireke, nikireke, nireke,
Beautiful.
nikireke,
This was the burning in my
mureke
belly.
nakireke, nireke, bakireke, nireke. There's a lot of feminine codes coming in right now. Mureke, reke, reke. Nireke, pureke, nakireke. Nireke, reke, nireke. Mukereke, nireke, pureke. Mureke, reshkereke, nireke. Nireke, bakireke, nireke. Nireke, pureke, nakireke. Nikireke, tikireke. Mureke, reshkereke. Marakereke, nireke, pareke, nakireke.
Your oversoul is showing me it's holding these spirit babies up and guiding it back to the light. It's showing me it's grabbing spirit babies out of your womb and lifting it up, releasing these spirit babies. That's why he was in there. That's why he shrunk himself. He knew one day he would be here to guide them back and let their souls just ascend. Wow, this is so beautiful. Clearing space. Your energy feels totally recalibrated. Your soul's essence is being recoded. Your soul's essence is being fortified.
This is good. Yeah.
You're now gonna see your reflection. Tahira, do you see this beautiful pink light coming through?
No, I don't
It's
see it.
swirling
I'm
her
focusing
essence.
on, that's beautiful. I'm just focused on, there's like, I'm feeling tingles everywhere in my body. I feel like Source is still doing the
Mm-hmm.
recalibration. There's a lot of codes
Yes.
coming in, a
Yes.
lot. a lot has been kept away from you from having this, these semens of deception. I don't know what else to call them, but
I'm hearing beast.
yeah,
I'm hearing beast. It's just beast energy, you know, just
yeah,
hunter, beastie,
yeah,
just savage, just looking
yeah,
for energy, looking for,
no,
yeah, it's just,
yeah,
it's out.
beautiful.
Your energy field is so fresh, so fresh. I can almost smell rose petals.
Beautiful. Whew.
This is good work. I'm really,
Yeah,
really, really happy. Really, really
me
happy we
too.
got to
Very
this
good.
part.
There's hearts for you. Me
Thank
too.
Your
you.
You're
your spirit
welcome.
is a giant. Your spirit, your crystalline spirit body is a giant taking up space. And it's just resetting, recalibrating, re-nourishing all parts of your soul right now. You should have seen it. I mean, it just like started like growing, 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 and then he like brought in this pink swirls all throughout your biofield. So you're being saturated back with your own. That's what it kept saying. You kept saying to yourself, like, I want my blueprints back. So you have it back.
You have it.
You
You
have
have
it
it.
back, sister.
You have it back.
You
You
have it
do.
back. Okay. You're
You
gonna get that
do.
spark back.
Yeah,
Okay.
you are. And I want
You
you
got
to,
that spark back.
yep, don't even be wearing dark colors. I'm telling you, like this is their,
Right here, get some red tracksuits.
yeah, yeah. And me and you, I'm dressed the same. Like it's like this is your energy and that's where you need to go, you know.
Okay.
They like whatever part they kept you out of, just go to the other side. Whatever part they were dividing, just go to the other side. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna absolutely be fine. This was a huge removal. Um, Pay attention to your dreams, especially the ones you have right before waking. A lot of times we vent out a lot of residual things in our dreams. So even if they're scary, if they're like your early morning dreams, you're venting out this from the subconscious mind because you're a lot of the body aches and everything too is what's going on in your subconscious mind. So you're going to start to vent those out. So I would presume even your wrists will start to get healthy now because they were ciphering your creative energy, the inability to like really, work and get things done. You know what I mean? Be
Mhm.
creative. So yeah.
And drink a lot of water. I know you've heard this before, but really
Yeah.
good quality water. Really good quality, you know, reverse
Mhm.
osmosis, spring water, add your electrolytes, add the magnesium, add the minerals back in, or just a pinch of salt, you know, and just drink really high quality clean water. Your body's really gonna need that this week, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
How are you feeling?
Okay. Hold on. I feel lighter. I do feel lighter. If like it feels clearer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good, good.
Like
Yeah.
my energy, like the energy around me feels clear.
Hmm. Yeah, we did a lot of clearing. I would even take a salt bath or use some spiritual bath, I would take that tonight. With like a
Definitely. Please, do you have a tub or just if you don't
or
have a
the
tub, you can just scrub your body with
salt.
salt, scrub it and get
Yeah.
that water at the top of your crown and just like spray the top of your head or just soak and submerge in water and you know
And yeah.
and you know commune with your spirit. You know, try to close your eyes and just allow the vision of your spirit to show itself to you and commune with your spirit at this time as you're integrating. You know, sit with spirit, sit in this meditative energy, in this meditative space. You know, don't listen to any music, don't listen to any, just try to be in this, in your spirit, in your essence as you're
Yeah.
recalibrating this week, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be
There
Thank
perfect health.
is
you.
so many frequencies have. Whoa,
I know,
that was
I know.
Whoa, that
I
was
know. Look at me.
something that,
Look at what I'm doing. It's going down my center. It's like you're
girl,
recalibrating,
you
girl.
are
Look
gonna
at
be
this.
good. There's
This
a
is
lot
your
of frequencies
energy.
coming back in. You're gonna be good. I'm telling you, you are gonna be
Yeah.
just fine. This was a good session. Almost what,
This is your new
2 hours later,
energy.
over 2 hours later,
Oh
we
my
got it done.
God.
That's all that
I
matters, my
know.
dear.
We
Thank you, my
went
I'm
dear.
over,
so
but
thankful for you guys. I really am. Thank you so much. I knew that I was supposed to be here today. So
Thank you.
thank you. I
Thanks,
do.
Spirit.
you're
Thanks,
welcome.
Spirit. Yeah,
That yes,
Spirit.
absolutely. Because girlfriend, I was like getting wiped out. I was burning up,
Thanks,
and
Spirit.
I'm like, I know we don't have enough time in this 1 hour. And Spirit was just like, keep going, keep digging, get out the drill.
Get out the heavy equipment.
Get
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, right. Right. So this was beautiful. And I'll
Mhm.
have to thank the person who actually sent that to me earlier. And it was just so random. I'm like, what is this? I never heard that before in my
Me
life.
either.
And so I will thank them because they were part of this session today. So, so yeah, this was beautiful. Take
Thank you
care.
for
You have
being here. Thank
such
you for
beautiful
trusting
energy.
us. This is beautiful. And
Your
it's,
energy
yeah,
is gorgeous. It is.
it
It
really
really is.
is.
It was truly a pleasure to work with your energy today. It
Thank
True
really
you
was.
so
pleasure.
Yeah.
much. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. I hope I
So
can work with
welcome.
you
Yes.
again.
Oh, I hope
Absolutely.
so too. Please stay in
Yes.
touch.
Stay
Stay
in
in
Okay.
touch
touch.
Okay.
and stay tuned. If you give us your email, we'll go ahead and
I have
send
it.
you oh, you have it? Okay, perfect.
Yep.
So we'll connect with you. We'll send you all of our flyers so you can see if we're, what we're doing so you can kind of jump in, in the
Yep.
near future.
For
Okay.
sure. For sure.
Okay. Sounds
Thank
good.
Thank
you.
you for
Have
Have a
a
beautiful
wonderful
everything.
weekend.
day.
Enjoy
Bye.
your vibes. Enjoy the vibes.
Enjoy the new
Oh my God, let's do energy.
roses. Enjoy the new roses, right?
I don't know if you can see, these are for you. Here you
Oh,
go. This is your new essence, okay?
oh,
Thank
This
I
you.
is
love
Thank
your
that.
you.
new
I
essence.
received that.
Okay,
Thank
my dear.
you.
Good.
You have a good
You're
Bye.
one.
welcome.
Bye.
Take care. Bye. Have a good weekend.
Bye.